Hey team, today is glutes, hams and abs. So quite a few body parts to work in. Equipment wise, you need some glute bands if you have them. And then hopefully a range of dumbbells or just whatever dumbbells or whatever you can grab in your house will work from it and we'll go for it. So glutes, hams and abs, we're going to go through 3 different circuits. I will keep you right the whole way through. I will try and be as mindful as I can for anybody who has any knee injuries and try and give some options as well. So if you're like, oh, that's me, I have a knee injury, just keep your ears peeled because I'll have a little bit of explaining to go with it. 2-minute warm up on my stopwatch, and we're going to be hitting our timer. 40 seconds of each exercise, 10 seconds in between. At any time, if you need to grab a drink, you just grab one. Are we ready? All right, we're going to go on my stopwatch to begin with. 2 minutes on the timer. A little bit of a warm up on the spot into the lower body, and then we're going to get those weights going. Step touch side to side. Good. Now watch any furniture if you're doing this at home. I want you to reach up and over. Brilliant. To the side. Good. 4, 3, 2, on the spot. Hamstring curl now. Yes. Let's bring those arms in. Kick towards those glutes. Brilliant work. Let's get those legs up. Nice. Now bring it in. Bit of a march or a bit of a slight jog on the spot. Good. If you want to, bring those feet up a little bit more. Good. From the top, let's go again. Step reach. Up. 4 more. To the side. Last 4. Brilliant. Hamstring curl, go. Feet to bottom. Right up. Definitely warmed up before this one. Keep it kicking. Good work. 4, 3. Bring it on in. March on the spot. So you can give it stacks of a march. I call this a jiggy jog, not a very technical name, but just stretch those feet out. Lovely. On the spot, step tap side to side, like a half jumping jack. Bring some arms in, and press into those feet. Brilliant, guys. Now, hips, any leg, just when you step it back. We will be doing a movement later, which will have a lean like this. I want you to take one foot behind, lean your chest forwards. Keep a bend in the supporting leg and just tap this toe behind. You'll feel that quad working. Brilliant. Let's swap sides. Chest leaning forwards. Bend in supporting leg. Yes. Tap that leg back. Brilliant. Give me 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay. 3 circuits, 3 times through. Glutes, hams and legs. Any knee injuries, keep your ears peeled if I add some more options in, and just do whatever you can. What are we doing first? Side lunges, reverse lunges, which will have an alternative for any knee injuries, and then also some squats or some dumbbell swings. All right, my timer is going on. We're going to start first, no weights. Side lunges, check you've got space. I didn't there. I've made it myself even less space. All right, option 1, side lunge. You're going to step side to side, bending this outside leg. Good. If you can, no hands. This is beginner option. As we go through our sets, I'm going to be holding dumbbells in my hands. If you want to add them in, brilliant. If you don't, that's okay. Any knee injuries, you might need a little bit more of a push off that leg. 1 more each side. Yes, guys. Last one. Good job. Now, I want you to hold a set of dumbbells. I'm going to start with my lightest set of dumbbells. If you do not have any injuries, you're gonna do a dumbbell, no, well, a dumbbell, yes. A reverse lunge with a forward lean. I'm gonna lean forwards and I'm gonna step back. A very big step backwards. Let me go sideways. So this is what it looks like. A big step back. If you cannot do this for any injury reason, here is your alternative. Dumbbell deadlift. So if you can, do the reverse lunge. If not, push the hips back until you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Rest. All right. Sumo squat or dumbbell swing. I want you to hold one dumbbell. Let me start off the sumo squat. If you have no knee injuries, then I want you to step those legs wide, turn your toes out. We're gonna hold the dumbbell between our hands and squat so our knees point out the way. It looks quite like a goblet squat, which we have performed within these workouts, but our knees and toes are turned out. If you cannot do this, your alternative option is a dumbbell swing, like a kettlebell swing. Don't let go of your dumbbell. I cannot be blamed for that. Squeeze. So sumo squat or dumbbell swing and rest. Well done. Those are our options. From the top, side lunges. I'm going to hold some dumbbells this time. Side lunge, let's go. I lunge side to side, putting my weights each side of my leg. Good. Beginner, you're lunging with a hand on your leg to get back up. Good. Intermediate, you're lunging no weights and using your hands. Advanced, you're going to be increasing your dumbbell resistance, your load, as I increase mine. Oh, looking good. One more each leg. Chest up. Good, keep looking at me, chest up. Well done. All right, what's on the board? Reverse lunge or dumbbell deadlift. I'm going to pick up heavier dumbbells. So increase your resistance or stick with the dumbbells you've got. I am going to turn sideways. I lean forwards to step back. So this is the option I would like you to do. Reverse lunge, forward lean. If you cannot do that, it's dumbbell deadlift. Hips back. Go till you feel a stretch in your hamstrings, which might not be as low as me. And then I squeeze up into my glutes. Stretch, squeeze. So reverse lunge or dumbbell deadlift. One more rep. Yes. Oh, get your breath back. Sumo squat or dumbbell swing. I'm going to put one dumbbell down. Once again, I have increased my weight, my resistance. Knees, toes turned out. Sumo squat, if you can. Chest high. Yes. So, I would like you to do this if you can. Nice and low. If your knees, your hips, I don't know, for any reason, any injury, you can't do this. Your alternative is the dumbbell swing. Try and hold the heaviest weight you can for that one. Keep going. So preferably sumo squat or we can swing. 3, 2, 1. Yes, well done. All right, you're doing amazing. We're in to our final round. Okay, so I am going to increase my resistance for the final time for these side lunges. Come with me now. Side lunge with weight is more advanced, whatever that weight is. Or we're doing no weight, but not putting our hands on our legs together. Or you're using your hands and pressing them on your legs for a bit of help. Brilliant, guys, you're looking so good. Keep the head up, keep the chest up. Push off your outside leg. One more rep. Ooh, hey, we're done with them. Let's put these weights down for a second. Get your breath back. You'll feel a bit of cardio in this as well. Reverse lunge with a forward lean or dumbbell deadlift, I am going to increase my resistance again. So, stick with the dumbbells you have, or I went heavier for the final time. I lean forwards and step back. I'm going to face you. See how I'm leaning? Feet hip width apart. Remember, alternative option is that dumbbell deadlift. You push the hips back. You go till you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. Then you drive up into your glutes. Brilliant, guys. One more each leg. Nearly there. Yes. Rest for a second. Oh, nearly there. So, get your breath. Sumo squat, or we're going for that swing. So, again, I have increased my weight of the dumbbell I'm using. Sumo squat or dumbbell swing. Let's go. Knees and toes point out for the sumo squat. Brilliant. As the weeks go on, for example, I've got 10 kilograms here. I could hold the 2 dumbbells to make it 20. Don't focus on the numbers I'm using, just that I'm trying to increase my weight with each set. Last one. Well done. Okay. Breathe, 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 breathe. We are going to do a finisher of, let me think, what we'll choose. We'll go for the side lunges. Side lunges, if you can. We're going to go for about 1.5 minutes on them until we cannot lunge anymore. Grab your heaviest dumbbells. Whoa. Or grab whatever you can. Final set, side lunges. It's our finisher. Let's hit it. Side to side. Good. If you are not holding, if you feel that you don't have the weight right now, which is the most challenging, then maybe you'll need to go faster than me. Go for it. I'm going to do one more each leg, then I'm actually going to drop my weights down. So I'm going to ditch the weights, and I'm going to keep going with no hands, side to side. Good. Let me get my clock. 60 seconds is on the timer. Side to side, side lunges. With weights or no weights. Good. Push off that outside leg. Nice. Breathe. Nearly there, guys. Squeeze. Woo! Can you get lower? Good. Can you push your bottom back more? Yes. Are you breathing? I hope so. Hope you have a drink. We'll grab a drink after this one before we go into our next circuit. Keep getting that stretch. Brilliant. Whoa, we've got 20 seconds. So with dumbbells or with I have to drop mine because it's quite hard to talk and do all this at the same time. 10 seconds, we've got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. I need a drink myself. All right. If you need to open any windows or anything, make sure you do. Make sure well ventilated when you're doing this. All right, we are halfway through. Next exercises. You're going to need your dumbbells handy to you. You're also going to need your glute bands as well handy to you. Any knee injuries, keep a little ear out for the options that I provide you. I'll start with the non-injury option first. So if you don't have any injuries, you just keep doing that. Ignore me when I start giving the other option. Are we ready? All right. Narrow squat, wide squat. Let's go. All right, guys. So options. Timer is back on. We are going to do feet hip width apart and narrow squat. Step wide squat. Narrow squat. And I tend to swap the foot that I'm stepping out side to side. Keep going. No injuries, keep going. If you have a knee injury, you're doing a glute bridge instead. So that's the alternative option. Keep going. So I'm going to be narrow and wide squatting, but if anyone has a knee injury, you can do a glute bridge. glute thrust basically instead. Good, guys. All right. Grab your glute bands. I'm gonna start with one, let me see, my medium resistance band. You're gonna climb into your band. Whoop. Okay. I want you to bring it up just above your knees here. Actually, I don't. I want you to keep it just above your ankles. Check this out. We're gonna do a squat with a tap. No, we're not gonna do that. Knee injuries. If you don't have a knee injury, I want you to step into the band, step as wide as you can, and you're gonna squat, pushing into the band. So you've got more resistance coming into the outside of the legs here, into the abductors. Keep going. Anyone with knee injuries, you're gonna keep tension in the band. And 8 times, do these little side squeezes. If you need to hold on to something, that's okay. Once you've done 8 on one leg, you'll swap over to the other leg, keeping tension in the band. So this is the injury version, where we're doing a squat, pressing into the band. 3, 2, 1. Stay in your band if you can. Waddle on over and carefully come down. We're gonna keep the band and bring it up now above our knees. Step your knees, step your feet as wide open as possible. Glute thrust, let's go. Banded glute thrust. Squeezing. Yes. We're gonna spice these up a little bit. Not in this set, the next one. Keep pressing into the band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Climb on out. Come on out of your band. So, if you have a knee injury, stay on the floor and you're going to keep doing glute bridges. You actually could keep the band round. If you don't have an injury, come on up. We're going for that narrow squat, wide squat. This is beginner. Keep going. Intermediate, bit of a hop into it, like a mini bit of plyo. Advanced is plyo. Narrow, wide. Narrow, wide. Knees forwards, toes forwards, heads up. Keep it up, keep looking at me. Good. 5, 4, we've got it. 3, 2, 1. Shake your legs out. Grab that band again. I'm going for my medium. I've actually lost my higher resistance one. So the tightest band, the hardest one you can manage. Brilliant. I put my band in the wrong place again. Put your band just above those ankles. All right, guys, step those feet out wide. No injuries. Banded squat. Keep going. Or if you've got an injury, you could hold on to something. 8 tiny, controlled squeezes into one leg. Then you'll do the other one. Good, guys, keep going. So you need to keep the ears peeled, especially in those injury options. So we're either squatting or side raising. We're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep that band on. Careful on the way down. Fast and furious, these circuits. Bring your band up above your knees. Come down to lie down. All right, let's spice this bridge up a bit. We're gonna squeeze up and I do a tiny press open of my knees. Back down. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. So I want you to try that in your squeezes. Good. And whatever pace you can, keep it up. I'm actually going to move my band a little bit further down. That wasn't working me hard enough. So not on the knees, but just above those knees. Good, guys, I want 2 more reps. Breathe. You're doing so well. Oh, they burn. All right, are you ready? Final time. Injury version. Stay on the floor. Keep doing those glute bridges. Otherwise, climb on up. Final time. Narrow squat, wide squat. Are you ready? I don't know if I am, but we are. Let's go. Beginner. Step it. Yes. Intermediate. Hop it. Bit of a hoppity hop to that one. Advanced. Let's jump. Chest up. Woo. Use those arms. Bottom down. chest up. If you're doing those glute bridges, you keep thrusting, squeeze those cheeks. Brilliant, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Climb into that band. Climb on in. Oh, such good work, such good work. So, I'll remember this time. Keep it down towards those ankles. All right, step out till you've got tension. Toes, knees forward. Oh, I'm hot. Let's go. Push the bottom back. Brilliant work. So, you could, as the weeks go on, hold a dumbbell here. I'm not going to do this, but you could, as the weeks go on, have your band and your dumbbell. Or the alternative option is those little squeezes. Good. So if I'm giving you other options, you just need to remember, and I don't show you all of them all the time. Last 5 seconds. Keep going. Yes, get low. Good. 3, 2, 1. Stay in that band. Careful on the way down. Band just above the knees. Lie down. Final glute bridges. Finisher. Then we're into abs. You're nearly done. Flying through this. Let's go. It's an up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, and down. Now I want you to think about it. Where are you feeling this? Do you want to keep this one going? I actually think I'm just going to do the squeezes to finish. Oh, they definitely burn. If you need to shake your legs out at any time, you can. Just keep the squeeze in if that's working you the hardest. I'm not actually. I'm going to come back to just the thrust. Tension in bands. 5, 4, 3, breathe, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, that burns. Come on out. Well, actually, it depends. Finisher, final time. You're either going to glute bridge with the band until you cannot glute bridge anymore, or you're going to do that narrow and wide squat with me. So, knee injuries, stay on the floor. You're going to do wide glute bridges as your finishers. No injuries, come on up with me. And let's go. All right, guys, let me put 2 minutes on my stopwatch. We'll see if we can survive it. Off we go. You're either doing banded glute bridges to keep a little eye on those knees, or beginner narrow and wide squat, or intermediate narrow and wide squat, add that little hoppity hop, or you're gonna do that plyo with me. Chest up. Good. What I don't want to see is this happening. Watch that as the knees get tired. Just go as wide as you can manage. Brilliant. Use those arms. What time are we at? Oh, I'm not even going to tell you. Keep going. But ambitious on my finishing times. At any time, if you need to shake it out, if you need to get your breath back, that's okay. But I'm going to really push you on this one. If you need to rest on that glute bridge, it's okay. If you need to shake the legs out, it's okay. We've got 60 seconds left. Beginner, we're here. Intermediate, we're here. Advanced, you know where you are. If that becomes too much, take it back to intermediate. If intermediate becomes too much, take it back to that beginner. 30 seconds, we've got it. Keep going, guys. Breathe. I'm gonna keep the plyo, but I'll slow it down because I'm tired. Keep the chest up. Toes, knees forwards. 15 seconds, we've got this. I'm gonna pick it back up again. Breathe. Ooh, legs are burning. We'll be onto the abs. Shake them if you need to. We're nearly there, nearly there. Brilliant. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. I need a drink. Good job. So, dumbbells, glute bands, they're out of the way. We're going to move on to our abs to finish with. Get a little drink. So we'll be on the floor for the rest. All right. Ready to finish? Abs, come to the floor. 3 ab circuits, everyone. Final time on our circuit with our timer. Lots of options. Rest when you need to. Remember, loads of weeks to work up from the beginner to the intermediate to the advanced. You might never do the advanced, and that is fine. All right, come on down to lie down. First option, vertical leg crunch, head down, shoulders down. Beginner is a basic sit-up. Good. Or we can have our legs at the tabletop position. Intermediate. Advanced, legs are vertical, up, or you can cross them. And we're just going to support at the side of the head as we squeeze up and down. More advanced is more of a pulse. You keep the contraction in those upper abs. Try and just keep your head steady. Just watch no chicken necks, as I call it. Try and keep that head steady. Breathe. Belly button to spine. Breathe through the chest. 2, 1. Come down. Well done. Roll over. We're going to come to some mountain climbers. Flat hands, round up through your spine. I want you to come to hands and toes. We're going to start as slow as possible. I want you to think about pulling your stomach up and away from the floor. Make as much space as possible between your stomach and the floor. Knees come in towards the elbows. Abs are activated. Keep going. You feel right down the center. Yes. Keep pressing floor away. Good. Stay strong. Stretch at any time, but you've got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie down. If you need a quick rock of your back, go for it. Lots of options for this one. Head down, arms down. I want you to bring your knees into your stomach. Beginner, with quite bent legs, you're going to crisscross your legs over one another. Intermediate, my legs are higher and they're slightly lower. This is going to challenge the lower abs. Try and keep your actual leg muscles quite relaxed to try and relax in the hip flexors. Working harder, legs are lower. For longer, they're heavier. At any time, if you need to pause, that's okay. 3, 2, 1. Hug in. Well done. Oh, well done. All right. So, at any time, if that back arches, you stop. You put your hips down, your back down, and you come back into it. Vertical leg crunch. Let me start with my advanced. Let's go. Legs are up, and I'm reaching up towards my toes. Keep going, advanced people. Intermediate. Hands at temples or the knees. And squeeze and stretch. Keep going. Beginners. Feet on the floor. Lift or add that pulse in. It's up to you. Brilliant. Keep going. Are you breathing? Good. Are you squeezing? Yes. You're like, yes, I am. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Roll it on over. Oh, breathe. And that real burn. We're training metabolic stress here. It's that real burny one, that build up of lactic acid. That's how we're building our muscle there. Nice and strong, nice and toned. Round up. Let's mountain climb. Or grasshopper. I take my opposite knee towards my opposite elbow. So I'm going to leave it up to you. You're rounded up, either bringing knee to elbow, knee to same elbow, keep going, good. Or, just checking on you there, opposite elbow towards opposite knee. Keep going, guys. Whether you're doing the mountain climber or the grasshopper, try and keep that bottom down. Try not to stick it too much up in the air. Keep it nice and level. Brilliant. Give me 3, 2, 1. Well done. Roll it on back over here. Rolling all over the floor here. Flutter. No, crisscrosses, not flutter kicks. Heads down, shoulders down. Oh. Draw the belly button in. Okay, let's go. Hardest. We're crisscrossing with our legs very long and very extended. That's advanced. Keep going. Intermediate. They are half bent, half straight. Beginner. Those legs are a bit closer. Whatever option, keep going. Because the legs are heavy, I can always feel my lower back trying to arch. When it happens, I just stop I tuck my hips back under, spine towards floor, and then I come back into the movement. 3, 2, 1. Okay, rest. Last of each. Last go, last round. Then you are completely done for today. Ready to crunch, hands to temples, legs up, let's go. Full lift or pulse. Keep going. Intermediate, bent legs, full lift or crunch. Keep going. Beginners, the feet are on the floor. Full crunch or pulse. You've got it, keep going. 3, I'm gonna stick with these beginners. Squeeze, because it definitely does not feel like a beginner exercise. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Wow, roll it on over. So mountain climber or grasshopper. Round up, press the floor away. Shoulders over wrists. Bring it on out. All right, choose your option. Here's my mountain climbers. My legs are squeezing. So what I don't want to see is this. Kind of going on. I can do that sometimes when I'm tired. Hips level or this with the grasshopper. But again, I don't want to see like this sort of thing going on. Keep those shoulders over your hands. Keep going. Imagine I'm holding your shoulders and I'm keeping them over your hands. You can't move them. You can't move your bottom either. Just those legs move. Good. And you're still breathing though. Keep moving that. Keep moving the chest. 3, 2, 1. Last exercise for today, I promise. Roll on over. Let's crisscross. Head down. Shoulders down. Draw the belly button. Draw the navel to the spine. Bring it on up. Advanced option. Those longer, heavier legs. At any time, if that back arches, you correct it. Intermediate. Those legs are heavy enough in this position. Good. You're going to be very tired. You might need more rest at the moment. You might fatigue very quickly. That's all right. The workouts are meant to be challenging. They're not meant to be these easy breezy things. I'm finding them hard. Keep going. Each week will get stronger, easier as the weeks go on. Hug in. Well done. Drop your knees to one side. Arms, eyes and head to the other. And swap knees to the other. Arms, eyes and head to the opposite. And release. Well done. Grab a drink. Well done. So what I want from you, every session, whatever workout it is, if you can use more load, get it. Find it, beg, start, borrow, steal from friends, whatever you have. You know, Facebook Marketplace, anything. Try and get as much equipment as you can with as heavy loaded equipment as you can. We definitely want that. If it is not, for whatever reason, a possibility, I want more reps. We're going to feel your every week either with more loads, more reps, and we're already going to feel you with not much rest. So I've already ticked that box for that one. It's up to you to add the load in and add the reps on. You've done amazing. Well done for another amazing workout, and I will catch you at the next one. Thank you.